fish hammer?
Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence.
What are you talking about, goat versus fish? It's a question we get all too commonly. Look at the fish! Look at the hammer fish! Hammer fish! Hammer fish! Hammer fish! Hammer fish! I will never equip my legendary fish hammer. It's not the verses, because the verses has a not. I will never not equip my legendary fish hammer. Fish hammer! Fish hammer! Fish hammer! Fish hammer! And that is the commentation that we receive here. Fish hammer! Fish hammer! Fish hammer! Fish hammering away at goat! Hammering away at goat! And one commenter says, for beating the carp out of someone. Oh, goat versus fish. Such a humorous verses. But we think it's more for beating the goat out of someone. Not that goat versus fish endorses the violence. It's not for beating the goat out of someone. It's for bleating the goat out of someone. What are the stats on this fish hammer? Perhaps it gives you +3 offense against any goat that you versus. The tail of the fish can be used to pry nails from fences. Never, never use a fish hammer to build a fence, is what goat versus fish would say. But it would surprise you that goat versus fish would say something else. If you are building a fence out of wood, we could suspect the fish building fences to contain goats. This fish hammer may have been used in an ancient farmland versus by fish farmers to build a fence that contained the goat, concentrating the goat in goat camps, domesticating goat, weakening the goat, milking the goat, all so that they cannot organization do versus the fish. Stay behind your fences, says the fence builder. Stay behind your fences, goat. And do not go to the sea of the fish to versus the fish. But that's where this fish hammer comes in. Evidence that all of those constructions were made by fish. Fish hammer, celebration for fish, celebration for fish. Stop. Fish time. Fish time. Oh. Don't be a fish, says the goat. All the fish are tools. Now the fish is spouting some hydration there, we can see, and yet the hydration has now formed into some sort of hexagonal ice cube. Amazing fish has the ability to spout hydration and turn it into solid construction. This fish is straight spittin', y'all. This fish is spitting hard. And those scales. We have heard of scale armor, but this is refishulous. Who's going to mess with this fish? Who's going to mess with this fish? Now, maybe this fish hammer was employed to build a fence, but we cannot deny that this fish seems to be sitting atop of a fence. A singular hammer fence post? Maybe this fish sacrificed itself, encased in steel or iron or something else that fences are made of. Goat versus fish does not know. A fish sacrificed itself to be encased in metallics and put atop a fence post so that it could be used to build further fences to contain goat, to ensure the triumph of fish. Fence begets fence. Fence begets fence. Beware, fish. We celebrate the fish hammer. We celebrate the fish hammer. But you start leaning a bit close to the fence, and soon it may be you who are on the fence. Don't sit on the fence. Choose goat or fish. Are you goat or are you fish? And goat versus fish is going to hammer that versus away until the day we get you to choose goat or fish. Celebration for goat versus fish. If I had a fish, I'd versus in the morning. I'd versus in the evening. all over Goatland. It's a versus of freedom. It's a versus of justice. It's a versus of love between the goat and the fishes all over this land. I wanna be your fish hammer. This will be my testimony. Let's go to the chat. Mad Paperboy says it's an oddly shaped fish. Well, fish come in many, many, many forms. Can I get one of whatever you're having? Yes, Pyrostar, you can get one of whatever we're having. You can get one. You can get one. You can get one sticker that says Goat vs. Fish if you subscribe to Goat vs. Fish and follow Goat vs. Fish.